Hello everyone, and welcome back to ASMR Time with Kels. Today I have a summer semi-annual sale Bath & Body Works haul. I wanted to film some footage inside the stores when I was shopping, but today, since it was the first day of the sale, it was very crowded and I didn't want to be like that person that's getting in people's way when they're trying to browse. So I figure I'll go back later in the sale. The sale lasts for almost a month. And honestly, a lot of the items that were there are either items that I've shown in my outlet hauls or just regular items that we'd seen in stores that were just marked down. So no like super exciting finds, but I will do a walkthrough video maybe in like a week or so, or like 2 weeks, when things are starting to get marked down further. But I'm gonna go ahead and show you what I got today. So this is what I would say is my first haul. This is definitely going to be the biggest one throughout the sale. I'm sure that I'll get more things. I'd be lying if I said I wasn't going to get anything else because this goes on for a month. But today, being the first day, I just kind of wanted to go and grab some of the things that like I really, really wanted, and then some of the other things that like I wanted, but I would be okay missing out if I like wait for them to try to go down to a lower price, if that makes sense. So we'll start with the body care because that will be easier to grab. Actually, we'll start with the soap because it's right on top here. So I needed to get a new hand soap. I typically don't keep too many of these at a time because I feel like it takes us like, for our 2 sinks, it takes us like quite a while to go through each foaming hand soap. So we really just needed one backup, and so I got Sea Salt Cliffs. The scent notes on this, oh, they are hard to see. They're Coastal Air, Salted Driftwood, and Whitewater Rapids. So it's a nice like aquatic scent. I tend to like either aquatic or nature scents for soap. I don't really grab anything too gourmand or anything too strong. So yeah, today there was like an extra markdown on soaps. So I believe in the sale they're normally $3.50, but today if you are a rewards member they were $2.99, I believe. So not like a huge difference, but you know, it adds up. And if you're someone that goes through a lot of soap or really likes the hand soaps, like, it adds up. So that's Sea Salt Cliffs. Then let's see, next I'll do the shower gel. So I probably will go back and get more shower gels because I feel like this is the body care item that I go through the quickest. But I was so excited to find Saltwater Breeze because this year this was an online exclusive and I wanted to try it, but I didn't want to place an order and pay shipping. So when I saw that they had this in the red bins at pretty much every store, I went to 3 different stores today and I believe all of them had Saltwater Breeze. So I got the shower gel. This was in the 75% off table. And the scent notes are fresh linen, violet leaves, and water blossom. So there is that aquatic note, but there's also like a floral and like a laundry note. And so I wanted to try it first and see what I thought. So I tried the fragrance mist spray, you know what I mean, in store, and I liked how that smelled. So I went ahead and grabbed this because right now I've been using Salted Shorelines lotion and fine fragrance mist, but I didn't really have an aquatic leaning shower gel to go with it, and so this will pair with that. I don't tend to get sets of matching scents. I tend to get like complementary scents and layer them so that I can experience different scents. So I don't tend to have like the same scent in different types of body care. So this is Saltwater Breeze. And then I only got one lotion because lotion takes me, it's technically not lotion, it's body cream. But body cream tends to take me the longest to go through. And of all of the body care items, I believe it goes bad the quickest. So I try not to have too many at any one time in my rotation. But Rain-Kissed Leaves. The scent notes are lush green leaves, crisp watercress, and delicate petals. This is like a very neutral fragrance. It's like green, and it could pair well with florals. I think it could pair well with aquatics. It could pair well with a couple different fragrance families, but it's not like overpowering, like it's fairly neutral. And so I wanted to get this in the body cream because I feel like this is one that will pair well with a lot of other scents. So this is a body cream that I will use a lot of, which is something I always take into consideration with body creams because of how quickly they do expire compared to other types of body care. And then I have 2 full-size fine fragrance mists. This first one, Black Amethyst, I am not sure about this one. So I really did not think I was gonna like this, but I sprayed it on the little card paper in store, and I was surprised by how much I really liked that. But then when I got home, I sprayed it on myself, and I just didn't like the way that it worked with my body chemistry, so I'm probably going to take it back to exchange it for another one of the Bring Back Fine Fragrance Mists. But the scent notes on this one are peony petals, sweet sandalwood, and patchouli, and creamy amber. I think it might be the way that the peony mixes with the other notes. So you would think I would have learned by now, but I typically don't like scents that have peony in them. Like, for example, Après Ski from this past winter. I liked the woodsy notes and like the snowy ice notes, but the peony in there kind of threw off the whole thing for me. So this one I was expecting not to like it, and I was like really pleasantly surprised when I liked the way it smelled on the card. But maybe it's the way that peony smells on my skin. That is what I don't like. So I should probably just avoid fragrances with that note in the future. So this one will probably be going back in exchange to be exchanged for a different fine fragrance mist. And then another one that was a pleasant surprise. This one I do actually really love. As you can see, I've used this one already today, but this is Open Sky. The scent notes are fresh air, wild blackberries, soft violet, and comforting vanilla. I wasn't sure how I'd feel about this one because I usually don't like fruity scents or like scents with fruity notes, especially blackberries, but I did end up really liking this one. So much so that when I went to the store, I had planned on getting the fine fragrance mist in Country Chic. But for some reason, the lemon note on that one, when I sprayed it, it was a little too sour for me. I was thinking that the floral in it would kind of soften it up, but it was like had a little too much bite. So I decided not to get Country Chic, but then I fell in love with this one instead. So that was a little surprise. But yeah, this one is really nice. I love the packaging. It does kind of remind me of fall, like the color scheme. And I feel like all of the notes mix really well together when I'm wearing it. I don't really notice in any one particular note. It just kind of blends really nicely. And so I would recommend Open Sky. And then I have quite a few of the travel size items. So I'll pull those out. Okay, so we've got Waikiki Beach Coconut. And got the Bourbon Cologne Mist. And we have Dreaming of Rio. And there's one more. There we go. And the Bourbon Body Cream. So let me lower the camera. I travel a lot, but they tend to be like quicker trips. And so when it's a quicker trip, I don't like to check a bag. And so I kind of have to deal with the amount of ounces that you can take flying. So whenever there's like either a good deal on minis or like that coupon for a free mini size, I always get some in like different scent profiles so that when I'm traveling, I kind of have my pick to take. And I pretty much only use these when I travel. So Dreaming of Rio, this is like a nice banana floral. The primary note that I get is banana, but it also has gardenia in it, which I really like gardenia, and I feel like they pair nicely. And then Waikiki Beach Coconut is just kind of like a standard juicy coconut scent, which is perfect for summer. So I'm probably going to take this on a lot of my trips this summer. And then I grabbed these at one of the stores that I went to as well. So they don't have the notes on the minis, but bourbon, I typically don't like alcohol-y fragrances, but to me this one just smells like woodsy. And so I thought this would be a nice one to take on like fall travel. So those are the minis. And then I restrained myself a lot and I actually only got one 3-wick candle. I got 2 from the online preview sale yesterday, and there were quite a few more that I wanted to get, but a lot of the ones that I wanted to get are at the $12.99 price point, and so I'm gonna wait and see if they happen to drop down to either $10.99 or $7.99. If they don't and I miss out, then I miss out, but I thought it would be worth a try. But the one that I did get, this was one that I was really excited about, is Oceanside. So this is a very nice aquatic candle, perfect for summer. And the scent notes are sun-ripened citrus, warm sand, and refreshing ocean air. The citrus note just adds like a tiny bit of sweetness, but you mostly pick up on like the sandy ocean air vibes. So this is one that I will be burning right away because this is perfect for summer. And so this is what I would consider my semi-annual sale haul 1. This one will probably be the biggest haul. I'm sure that I'll have like maybe a smaller collective one by the end of the sale because I'm sure that I'm gonna pick up something between now and mid-July when it ends, especially when I see what's left when like the 50% off starts dropping to $75 and like the $12.99 candles drop to like the $10.99 or $7.99. But yeah, these are the things that I really wanted to grab, and so I'm really happy with my haul from day 1 of the semi-annual sale. Have you shopped the sale yet? What did you end up getting? Were there any scents that surprised you the way that Open Sky surprised me? Let me know in the comments. And until next time, have a great day, everyone.